Hey, everybody, real quick before I wrap it up for today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the notion of pleasure. I was talking a lot about this with most of my clients today in individual coaching sessions, in group coaching sessions, and in our weekly guided meditation. And so it's just been on my mind a lot, and I wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts here, real quickly, on the power that pleasure holds for so many of us, we can view pleasure as an auxiliary thing, where pleasure is extra, especially if we've grown up in conservative cultures, if we've grown up in religious households, if we've grown up in areas where affection, love, tenderness, care, compassion, where that necessarily wasn't modeled. Pleasure can feel additional, it can feel extra, it can feel unnecessary, which then when we start to experience pleasure or when we have a desire to experience pleasure, a component of shame can compound and it can get added onto it because we start sending ourselves messages of, why am I wanting pleasure when it was never modeled to me? Why am I wanting pleasure why am I craving pleasure? Why am I desiring and needing, requiring pleasure when nobody else in my household needs it, or when nobody else in my community needs it, when it's not permissive, when it's not allowed, when it's considered something that's extra. This is a lot of the messaging that we can wrestle and kind of rumble around with, again, especially if we come from shame-based households or shame-based perspectives. So this is where pleasure gets to be really radical, where when we give ourselves opportunity to experience pleasure, whether in the bedroom or not in the bedroom, we are actively saying to ourselves that I deserve to experience joy. I deserve to feel good. My body deserves to feel good. My heart deserves to feel good. My soul deserves to feel good, simply for no other purpose than pleasure itself. And the really powerful thing is that pleasure has a groundbreaking, radical, life-changing component to it. And that occurs on the ripple effect that pleasure provides. So when we experience pleasure, when we experience joy, when we experience excitement, when we experience the good things that just make us feel good, our energy changes. The way that we show up within ourself changes. The way that we show up within our relationships change. The way that we show up within the world changes. And now we are moving throughout the world out of a space of love, out of a space of connection, out of a space of kindness. We see this all the time. I imagine at some point in your life, whether this happened to you as your own experience or you observe this in other people, but you can tell the difference between somebody who has had sex, who hasn't had sex, and who directly has, like, right out, right away. It's like that post cum glow, if you will. We just exude this lightheartedness, this peace, this life, this joy, this humanness, this spirituality that really can't be described. That's the power that pleasure holds. But even more so, what happens then as a result of that when we move throughout and when we start interacting with our partners or our friends or our colleagues or the people in our social networks, people that we love, when we interact with them out of that space, that's the version of us that they want to see. They don't want to see a watered down kind of shell version of us. No, they want to see the fully embodied, the light, the humor, the fun, the fully encapsulated, 100% realized version of us that just makes them feel good because it makes them feel good. And so pleasure is our responsibility, not only for ourselves, not only for caring for our heart, our minds, our souls, and our spirits, but if we really want to push this issue and nail this home, pleasure is our responsibility for taking care of the people that we love. So my task to you, my homework to you, and I gave this as homework to a lot of my clients today and even our meditators, is that I want you to create an actionable step of pleasure today. Whenever you're watching this video, whether that's in the morning or the evening, throughout the rest of the day, focus on that sensation of pleasure and Actively choose some form of pleasure for yourself today. That might be sour candy. That's always mine. I love sour candy. That might be watching a show that just makes you feel good. That might be setting out some time to masturbate for no other purpose other than to experience joy. That might be watching your favorite movie. That might be calling a loved one. That might be going for a walk and watching the sunset. That might be playing with your dog. Whatever it might be, actively choose pleasure for yourself today for no other purpose than to experience pleasure itself, just to feel good. You deserve it. Your body deserves it. Your mind deserves it. And the energy, the ripple effect that gets created is astronomical. Okay, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me your comments in the comments, actually. Let me know how you are experiencing pleasure. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to support you. I'd love to cheer you on. Okay, see you in the next post. Love you.